Today I would like to share with you how I played that old school jam, Shine by Collective Soul. Yeah, I said old school, man. It was the 90s, or was it the 80s? Whatever it was, they say if you remember it, you weren't there. So anyway, I've seen this song played many different ways. This is how I play the song. For those of you that are more advanced, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a part. You can watch it, cop it, and go. For those of you that may need a little more assistance, I'll break down what I'm doing after I play a part. So here's how I play the first part of Collective Soul's Shine. Okay, so what I'm doing there is basically I use the open D, and it's all a single note run on the G string. So I start with my first finger on the 9th fret of the G string, and I hit those two notes together, and do a hammer-on with my 3rd finger to the 11th fret on the G string. I slide down a whole step to the 7th fret on the G string, and then I'll slide up to the 14th fret on the G string, and then go back to the 7th fret, 9, and then I'll slide up to the 11th fret, and then go to the chord. I'm playing a C, basically a C power chord, and I believe technically it's a suspended second, because I bar with my first finger all the way across, and then hit that, the high E, B, and G, and then to the G, and back into the, and that's going to take you through the entire verse. And then there's right before the chorus, like the little pre-chorus kind of bridge into that, you have that. So basically what I'm doing is I'm making a D power chord. So my first finger is at the 5th fret on the A string. My 3rd finger is on the 7th fret of the D string. And then I use my pinky there at the 8th fret on the A string. So you're hitting. And then you're going to a G, and then up a half step to A flat, G sharp, whatever you want to call it. Play that, and that has that, yeah. And then you're going to go right into the chorus from that point. Now the chorus is basically just your 3-chord, wonder, C, G, and D. Now I play it a little bit different, just to, instead of just strumming chords, heaven let your light shine down. Instead of just, just strumming the chords, to keep it interesting and fun for me as a guitar player, what I do is during the chorus, heaven let your light shine down. Heaven let your light shine down. Now basically all I'm doing is when I hit the D, then with my first finger there at the 5th fret on the A string, I lift my 3rd finger and just hit that octave. So my pinky is on the 7th fret of the G string, and I just hit those 2 notes. I slide it up a whole step to E, and then a whole step again. So, heaven let your light shine down. Heaven let your light shine down. And there it's the same, you're doing an octave, and instead of moving up, I just go down a whole step to C and back up. So that just kind of makes it, fun and busier for me to be doing something instead of, just some hokey, strumming a chord. Whoa, heaven, let your light shine down. Whoa, heaven, let your light shine down. Okay, and then you go right back into that. Another chorus, all that. And then for the lead, basically, all he's doing, it's been a while since I played this, it's all just out of like a D minor pentatonic. The extended, when it first, because it kind of goes into a double time there. So what I'm doing there is, with my first finger at the 10th fret on the D string, I do a hammer-on with my third finger to the 12th fret on the D string. And then with my first finger, I bar the G and the B strings at the 10th fret. Give it a little shake. Oops. And that's just, I take my third finger, bar the G and the B string, do a pull off to the 10th fret on the same G and B. And then with my third finger, I kind of pivot off of the 12th fret on the D string. And then, so I kind of take signature parts and then just, fake my way through the rest of it. Which would be like, there's a little run, so you can just, again, out of the pentatonic. Whatever, just kind of noodle your way through it, and then once you get out of the lead, you're right back into the. And basically, man, that's the whole song. That's all the parts that you need to get through the song, and then from there you can tighten it up and add your own thing to it, do whatever you want with it. So I hope that's helped you out. I hope you dig it. And as always, if you do, man, please subscribe.